Hi guys, my name is Kieron Campbell and I'm left winger for Herne Bay Football Club. The team's best performance, it's a tough one because the way the game started, obviously we was 3-0 down at half time, but I'd pick our 5-3 victory away to Three Bridges. Just the gaffer's team talk, the changes he made at the right time, and obviously it's allowed us to come back and win 5-3. Showed the team's great character and helped us push on for the season. The team's most disappointing performance, I'd say, was our 3-0 defeat to Whitstable away. Obviously that's a big game for the community, big game for the fans and everyone involved in both clubs. So to lose 3-0 was a tough pill to swallow. Best individual performance, I'd say, was Lawrence Harvey. I think it was against Sittingbourne where George has got injured and Lawrence Harvey's had to fill in goal, and he saved the penalty and helped us secure the victory that we needed. Best goal, I'd say Chris Saunders against Ramsgate away. I think it was pinged over the top. I think it was either a defender or Zach Answer that's knocked it down to him and he just run onto it and just volleyed it. Great technique, great goal. There's nothing much you can say more about that goal. It was a great goal. Favourite moment of the season, I'd say Guernsey away from start to finish. Obviously getting the victory as well, but from start to finish it was funny, from going to the airport to coming home, banter from the boys, and obviously it's a great atmosphere going to Guernsey all the time, so I think that was one of the greatest moments of the season. Funniest moment on or off the pitch, I'd go Kieron's Rabona attempt. He's missed the target. I think Zach's taken on two players, taken it around the keeper, squared it to Kieron, and he's tried to do a fancy finish and he's ended up missing. It wasn't funny at the time, but looking back at it, it was definitely one of the funniest moments of the season. If I were to change one thing about last season, it would be how we started. I think the way we finished the season was great. I think we were just gaining more and more points as the season was going on. But I think if we started better, I feel like we would have been in the top 3, easily even top 2 maybe. Best opposition, I'd go Hastings. Hastings is always a tough game. Every time I've played them for previous clubs as well, it's been a tough game. And this season was no different. I think our last game against Hastings was 0-0. And it was a great battle, end-to-end stuff. I think their keeper ended up getting man of the match, but George could have got man of the match as well, so it was a brilliant game to be part of. If I was to pick one player from the opposition that stood out, I think it would be Charlie McDonald from VCD. He's been in the game a long time. He causes problems. I don't play in defence, but he causes problems for the defence all the time. He doesn't stop moving. I just think he's a great striker all round. Best atmosphere would be our home victory against Whitstable. Obviously winning helps the fans. When we're doing well, it helps the fans to get with us and stuff like that. So I think that was definitely one of the best atmospheres of the season. Next up, I would like to nominate Ben Smith, the gaffer, to take on the questions for next week.